The work that Rich has done over the last 30-some years and my relationship to that work has always guided me back to a belief in people. I was at the C.S. Mott Foundation, the Charles Stewart Mott Foundation, which is located in Flint. That's the home city. And because I had grown up in Flint and had come home to do this work, I really wanted to make sure that what we were capturing, or at least proposing, reflected some of the values and desires of the community. And one of my colleagues had heard Rich Harwood speak. And as I talked about this desire to learn and reach out into the community, she says, I think you need to talk to this guy named Rich Harwood. Flint was in a downward spiral. Folks in Flint were in this place of despair and lacked a sense of possibility. And Rich talked about possibility. And he talked about it in ways and that said, you know, it wasn't all about the booming cities. Every community could have a positive narrative. It could have a story to tell. And that there were people in that community who could be champions for the community. What we found over time, based on some work that I have been doing through our grant portfolio, was that our public library was the most trusted institution in the community. And that became the hub where people could get a space to convene a conversation. Race emerged. Flint is a very divided community. And one of the things, the easiest ways to begin to break down those racial barriers is to talk to people who are not like you. And who are different. And one of the things that the Harwood Institution does is it starts with community conversations. And so once we got them in the same room, they begin to realize, well, I care about my kids' safety just like you care about your kids' safety. I want a good education for my child just like you want it for your child. So we were able through the community conversations to really get some of the people to see we're not as divided as we think we are as a community. And so Flint was moving forward. And I think things were improving racially. But then we got another blow with economic downturns in the state of Michigan, not just in Flint. In recent years, the Flint water crisis has been another huge blow to the community and has caused us to lose residents. I personally was very proud of my community that they wouldn't stop and they kept saying we have a problem even when all of the officials around them were in denial, So I think some of that work lingers on. I think with anything, you have to keep doing it. There's not a one and done. The Harwood work gave me what I needed in terms of a framework. This is how I want to work in community. This is my belief in that you should be inclusive and not exclusive in how you make decisions. And so it gave me the tools, and it was a verification for me that what I thought and felt inside was right.